don't mind me just sitting out here on our deck being attacked by flying things. Hey everybody, I hope you're having a great week. This week launches a series that we're doing talking about hardwiring. You can think about hardwiring as your nature and all the experiences that you've had in your life as nurture. Those two things absolutely work hand in hand. And by the way, the tool that we are huge fans of, that we use consistently throughout our work to assess hardwiring, is a wonderful assessment that's called the AccuMax Index. We are certified in using that tool. They're a fantastic fellow Michigan-based company, and I would urge you to check them out as well. And if you do, please mention LeadQuine, because we do have a partnership with that organization. So I want to talk about hardwiring today, and it shows up kind of as your default setting. So it's when you let all the filters fall away, what's just your default tendency. It's most noticeable in new situations that we're navigating. So you'll notice it yourself and other people will notice it about you. The first aspect that we want to talk about this week that we explored in the blog is how much you like your own ideas. So full disclosure, I am someone who likes my own ideas quite a lot. So as with everything about our nature, there are some strengths and there are some limitations to everybody's hardwiring. There is no good, there's no bad, there's just understanding. The more that you understand about your own tendencies, the better able you are to exercise intention around them. So this is, like I said, a drive that's pretty extreme for me, so I thought I would share a way in which it helps me and a way in which it absolutely gets me into trouble, because there's nothing like a little self-disclosure to start the week off right. So one way that it helps me is that it is pretty rare that I back down from my own ideas. So I'm very comfortable defending them. I'm comfortable explaining them. So that means that I don't often get my ideas taken away from me by other people. I also don't find myself in a position of being afraid to speak up or defend myself if I'm in a situation that calls for that. And if I am absolutely convinced that it's the right way to do something, I will go toe-to-toe with just about anybody all the way to the mat to get that point across. So discussion doesn't faze me. Even a very lively discussion doesn't faze me. But if I do hear merit in other people's ideas, I have to say it. I have to see my own fingerprints on that part of the idea in order to incorporate it in my own way of thinking. So once I'm able to do that, though, I can move forward. I'm good to go. So I feel like this is a strength. This is a way in which my hardwired tendency helps me. On the flip side, one way in which this hurts me, maybe you've guessed it, it's pretty rare that I back down from my own ideas. So the thing that is a strength can also very much be a limitation. Obviously, there are plenty of ways this gets me into trouble, and has. Sometimes winning and just doing it my way takes over, and that doesn't always work in my favor. Sometimes the stubborn sticking to my own ideas comes off as arrogance. I genuinely do not believe that I am better than anyone else as a person. However, sometimes I get a little bit stuck on my own ideas, and I think that my ideas are better than anybody else's, and that can be confused with arrogance in terms of how I see other people, which it's not. Anyway, if you're curious about this, head on over to the blog this week for more information. You can find it on our website. You can find it on your favorite social media platform. Learn a little bit more. And then, honestly, I'm really curious. What's your own reflection about this? If you think about your own tendencies and what you've noticed, where are the opportunities? Because it's in that moment of reflection that we can identify moments of opportunity. We're always happy to chat about this stuff, so don't hesitate to reach out to us. In the meantime, it is still extremely stupidly hot here in mid and lower Michigan, so stay cool, stay safe, and be kind. Have a great week, everybody. Bye.